afternoon. How we doing? Hello, Holly. How are you? Right, you have to bear with me today, guys, because I spent way too long in the retro game shop earlier, and then had to, like, run to my car, which was parked on the other side of town, having been to the M&S, in, like, 28-degree heat. I haven't really eaten, because I'm an idiot and forgot breakfast. So I'll have little tiny ham and cheese sticks that I may just casually munch on during the stream. So yeah. Hey Cold, are you enjoying Fallout 76? I can see you playing it. I see you. I did ask Alex if he minded me going back in at some point and taking little Instagrams of his shop, and he's absolutely okay with it. So don't worry, you guys will get a tour of the wonderful shop, just not today. I'm overcome and lost. Cold, that is the story of my life in Fallout. I'm so proud, and I'm sure Holly is too, that clearly you're going to be a hoarder like we are, and this is excellent. I'm so proud. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Maybe later I'll drop in and come find you. I've not done really any Fallout multiplayer since the beta, like the very first beta when it came out, so I don't really remember how you connect with... I don't have a clue how you... Like, I don't know how you connect to Steam friends or anything like that, because I had it on the Bethesda launcher. This is that long ago. So, yeah. I'll come find you later, Cold. It'll be fun. Surprisingly, Eddie, yes, they do, and it's still very good. How are you? But today, we're going back to see the dads, because Dream Daddy is super fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So, yeah, got my water, got my snacks, all we need now is the dads. Oh. Goodness me. Oh yeah, and further to the conversation we were having yesterday about how to get, like, the whole discussion around how to get into Pokemon, I can put some numbers to the old school games, because they had a few in the shop today. Can you believe, Eddie, a boxed copy of Black 2 or White 2 is now worth 75 quid? The same as Platinum! It's insane! Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are still reasonable. The Alolan games are quite cheap, and if you don't want a box, then obviously it's better. What else do they have? A non-boxed copy of... I think it was Fire Red and Leaf Green they had in. They were £45 each, unboxed. They reckon a boxed copy of Crystal will now set you back 160. Ish, give or take. Oh, I did think of you. They had some other Japanese games in today. Japanese copy of Crystal and a few other bits and pieces, which I thought was pretty cool. They've got some beautiful Japanese cards in at the moment. I bought, annoyingly it's downstairs. I haven't put it away yet. But I did pick myself up a new card for the Nidoking collection. I have a new Japanese Nidoking and he's pretty. But yeah, anyway. The parental dating, the dad dating sim is absolutely back. We are here for the dads, because this is fun. I'm enjoying it. And it's what everyone say, I need something like minimal effort. Yeah, retro games in general have really spiked in cost, depending on what you're after. It's okay, Cool Spot on the Mega Drive was still only £12, so you can have that. You can definitely buy that. My favourite one was, and this isn't even retro, this is just sheer demand, and I think I brought this up the other day. There's a couple of them like it. One of them is Pokemon related, which is Conquest on the DS? I can't remember which DS, whether it's 3DS or normal DS, that Pokemon Conquest was out on. There weren't many of those carts that were made for the UK, so that is horrifically expensive if you can find one. And if you want to go even newer than that, Switch game. I was rummaging through my stuff the other day. Oh, you've got it! Nice! I never got it, so I haven't played Conquest. It's not on the Wii U Virtual Console either, which is kind of annoying. Ranger is, so I do have Ranger, which is why it's on the stream list. Yeah, old Pokemon games are expensive now. They are really climbing in value. Yeah, I was looking through my crap the other day and remembered that all my Skylanders. I was like, oh, this would be really cool. I'd love to play Skylanders again. And there's one on the Switch, which is great because you don't need a portal. You pop the Skylanders straight onto the NFC points on either your Joy-Con or your Pro Controller, registers straight into the game, it's backwards compatible with all the figures I've got. I was like, this is great, I can play this. There is no digital version, only Switch carts, and you're looking at a minimum of £180. For a Skylanders game. It's ridiculous. Like, I want to play the game, but not that badly. Jeez, and it's because it was a very limited release. Sadly, thanks Activision. But yeah, the Shining Fates. Yeah, the Shining Fates ETB has come right down. Do it. I've still got. Wait, did you buy 2 to begin with, or just 1? Either way, do it. Why not? Get more Shining Fates bulk. Why the heck not? You got to. I thought you did. Join me in like having 20 copies of the Rowlet card. Hey Alex, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's your Wednesday going? Yeah, get a 3rd ETV, why not? Or, save the money and buy Ems's other Chilling Reigns one. Have more Chilling Reigns boxes. Oh, actually, I was talking to Alex about the Evolving Skies Eevee stuff. Apparently, the alternate art Umbreon. I assume this must be the Japanese one because I don't think the English one's become available yet. But the alternate art Umbreon is already at £400. So the Evolving Skies cards are gonna be heckin' expensive if you want to buy them singly. A 24 spinner. I know this feeling. It's all. I think mine is all Rowlets. But I was looking at my because I exported my collection into an Excel spreadsheet just so I could see what it would come out like, and I can now sort them by number. It's like Shining Fates has all of the bulk cards. The gold doggo boxes are really nice. Can recommend, and they make great storage containers. Anyway. Let's turn down the tunes, because they're about to finish anyway. Bye, tunes. And bye, iTunes. And let's get the game going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's the same. If I sorted my thing by nut quantity, it would be all Shining Fates at the top. Although I have a weirdly large number of original Weedles. I don't know why. Anyway, there we go. There were some really nice things in the shop today, and I think I'd like to go back maybe at the weekend, but I feel like it's going to be really busy and I won't be able to do my little Instagram thing, so maybe next Wednesday after the stream I'll go back in. But first generation Shadowless Mewtwo was really nice. I really was tempted. Oh no, I'm not tempted because I can't justify the cost. They had a holo Dark Charizard, which is one of the rocket cards I'm missing, but that's worth 75. I was like, oh, no. I can't pay that much. I'd rather pay for the Giovanni cards, thanks. Anyway, let's enough talk about things. Let's at least get into the game, and then we'll carry on with Pokemon Talk, I think. Where do we get to? Here. Let's load the game. If you press the ignition too long, you'll just flood the engine. Dab tip number 37. I have like no Darumaka, but then I don't have very many black and white Pokemon cards, so. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. Oh. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Squidge. Team Squidge. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did.
Yeah.
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. See you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, pups, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Ooh! Yay! Ooh, Chilling Reign Japanese packs coming. Nice! Actually, that's something else they had in today at the shop. They had some really nice... I don't even know what gen they were from, but... a few Japanese holos that I was very tempted to come away with. On Friday night, you are most likely to... Ooh, okay, what do we got? Polish and sort my coin collection. Nah. Netflix and grill. Oi oi. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns, or sink into blissful oblivion. Dad Book's mum. I feel like Dad Book is possibly Mum's Net, but hopefully not as terrifying as Mum's Net. Heck yeah, Netflix and grill. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, cast away on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this day. I feel like a boat is a very dad response. I feel like it's the kind of thing Kyle would say. Definitely a boat. What are my turn-ons? Ooh, strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. No, thank you. Or who doesn't love a well-manicured lawn? Street smarts. Top tier grillmanship, or comfortable with crying. I think we'll go with strong dad arms. Who doesn't love strong dad arms? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the Chilling Reign stuff this weekend. What did you want to be when you grow up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. A salty boat captain. A pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. Or the president of space. Pro skater who's also an astronaut. Or president. I don't know, astronaut or president of space. I like the space theme here. President of space is pretty cool. What's my favourite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, rom-coms, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Realistically, that. Might go Laserdisc. Laserdiscs are a really dad thing. Yeah. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4. Who eats dinner at 4? No. Trying to geocache for getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Or being emotionally... I kind of want to pick arson. Just for fun. Oh. Let's go... I don't know. Arson just makes me laugh. I feel like I can't put that as a date thing, though. Let's go geocaching. It seems weird. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan. Always a sensible cardigan. My sick vape. My book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My cripplingly low self-esteem. Or I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Never leave without a sensible cardigan. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. Yes. How proud I am of my child, potential into the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. How proud I am of my child. Although caffeine. Yeah. Profile complete! See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
Alright.
You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad!
Welcome. You've got dads.
You got dads! Oh my god. Is this Amanda as a dad? Dad Amanda. Beautiful. Hi, Kyle. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day. Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Kyle, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though of course I am flattered. We should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Oops. I don't think we should have told our daughter that. Stay in school, kids. I didn't say that. You never heard that. I'm enjoying our conversation with Dad Manda. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Yep, that's a thing. Totally holding on to this screenshot. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I decline to comment. I don't know what Kyle majored in. Ah, Dad Manda's done with us. Oh, who do we message? Which dad should we talk to? Oh, okay, so we can look at the, this is where we can look at people's profiles. I like this, this is cool. Okay, so, this is Craig. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness. It's a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. You've got dads. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. Sounds about right. A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile? Jeez. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Yes. What's your favourite movie genre? Buddy cop movies. Deceased. Joseph. Yeah, but he has a creepy family. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What'd you never leave home without you? Extra tube of energy gel. Eh. I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Hey, Saf. How you doing? We're just getting to know the dads of this town. Because we've just signed up to Dadbook. Okay, then we've got Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, it would be fine tunes to pass the days away. Fair. What are your talents? Multi-instrumentalism. I don't know what that is. I'm someone that plays multiple musical instruments? I don't know. What did you want to be? A barista! And now I am! What's my favourite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. I like it. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat! Oh, that's cute! What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. They do! Hi, Steve! How are you? I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Oh, I like him. Okay, so that's Matt. This is Brian. This is Brian who beat us in the dad off. I should point that way, really, I suppose. Yeah, that way. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, we'll get along. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Low and slow. Take a fishing pole to a desert island. That is sensible. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman? Okay, that's pretty admirable. He likes rom-coms. Deck building for an ideal date. Now, is that card games or actual wooden decks? Probably actual wooden decks, knowing Brian, which is sad. You like his beard. He's very good at boasting about his daughter. Like we lost to him in a Pokemon Red style dad off, and I'm still bitter about this. Would you never leave? Here's a portable. Why would you take a portable fishing? Why would you never leave without a portable fishing pole? That's why. You're not gonna need to fish at the mall. I'm pretty sure they'll get upset with you. Start fishing in the fountain. Spent a lot of time thinking about how smart my daughter is, smarter than I am. Aw, cute. Okay. Robert, this is the guy who tried to sleep with us the first time we got here. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Okay. Okay, Robert. Robert's a little bit out there. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, it would be a gun. Okay. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be? A grifter. What's your favourite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. Ideal date is grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay, Robert. You have a lot going on. Wow. Wow, okay. Now we've got Damien, who's super into the goth life. Yeah, there's a lot of alarm bells with Robert. Damien's a little kooky. He will fight you between about the difference between Edwardian and Victorian inspired attire. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On Friday night, you're most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, it would be a coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Alright, Damien. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Yeah, that makes sense. Foreign art house horror is his favourite movie genre. Ideal date. It's night. We're at Industrial Dark Wave Club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Okay, that's kind of poetic. Would you never leave home without an upside down cross? Okay. And I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Great. Sure, Damien. Okay. Okay, now we've got Hugo. This is Amanda's teacher. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. Salience. I don't know what that means, to be honest, Eddie. I assume it's the whole, like, you know, coming to grips with our own demise crap he was talking about earlier. Yeah, the problem with Hugo is his son is a right little arse. So, that is a bit of a... I don't really want to deal with that. On Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Steve, is this you? If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, although for you it would be like listening to some vinyl. Get your tea out and get all your little wrestlers out. Steve on a Friday night drinks his tea and rearranges his wrestlers. Refills the bag of... How is the bag of random crap, actually? I feel like we've not had that for ages. Is there anything left in the bag of crap? If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, it would be A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. Sorry, Steve. I'll take that camera out. It was for Clem, really. What are your talents? Muscles. Oi. What did you want to be? Movie star. Fair. Documentaries on art history. Cool. Ideal date. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Aww. There's a lot to be said about enjoying different activities at the same time. What you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Yes, that is kind of true. I love a book, but I've really fallen out of reading. I am that person. Okay, and Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife, who, by the way, hit on us when we were in the bar. And our 4 amazing kids. Several of which are terrifying. There's the twins, who are creepy as heck. The really nonplussed kid, and the one that we've not seen because the wife can't seem to keep track of it. If I'm not in the church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Okay, on Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. One thing to take with you, 6-string, fair. One of my turn-ons is my loving wife, who again goes and hits on random people. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. He loves feel-good movies. Ideal date, lovely night on the town with my wife. Never leave home without the good book, and thinking about how I could be a better man, husband, and father. Ah, you'd never suspect that his twins want to murder you. I don't do horror films, so remind me, what's the one with the creepy twins in it? The really classic one. Is it The Shining? Literally, they look like they've come out of whatever film that is. It's The Shining. Thank you, Alex. I thought so. Yeah, they look like they're trying to be the kids out of The Shining. Should we just message everyone? I think we should. Let's message Craig. I like Craig. He's like our college friend. Also, I have no idea what message actually does. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's Dagbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say, neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. Oh, friend! So we're marrying Hugo, obviously. Couple of minutes past before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I'll walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. I thought she was at school. Yo, Amanda Panda! Oh. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realised that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect they deserve. It's not right. Dogs deserve better than this, they do. I don't believe that's all she's upset about, but I'm sure. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Yeah. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. Does this game include authentic dad jokes? It absolutely does, coding. Put it this way, when you open the game, you can pick the graphics options, and I believe it's, is it dad? All I remember is we've currently got the graphic settings set to daddest. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. Take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Dad, Dadder, and Daddest. It is! That's it! Yes! I'm pretty sure that's it. We're on the Daddest graphic settings, obviously. This is Kyle, our sales dad. We kind of come to the conclusion that Kyle could sell, sand to a desert. Look at that face. How is your day going, coding? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Oh. Remember remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up, yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. Ugh. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this! To the game! Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats in the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Dad!
So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed.
Huh.
For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement.
Oh.
Ah! Ah! Eddie! Why would you do this? Now I've lost the game. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh, man.
Shook up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda! Square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know the balls are relatively hard despite their name.
Huh?
But yelling is fun!
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball! Or, what's important is that you're having fun, or what are you willing to sacrifice to win? Keep your eye on the ball. We'll try and get into sports. Hey Dante, this game is brilliant. I love it. Keep your eye on the ball! And also an eye on the bat! and the other players! Just keep your eye on all that stuff simultaneously! Nice. How is your Wednesday going, Dante? Dan, the man with a plan, is Dan the man with a plan. We watched a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Keg stand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
Oh.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, yeah, you have to let it go.
Hmm?
No, what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out in the centre field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
Whoa!
See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down onto the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this guy was the one who backflipped off a roof and into a pool, while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. Yeah, Craig, oh, you mean Kyle. Yeah, Kyle is a bit of an airhead at times. Just replaced the porch light with a shattered everywhere. Oh my gosh, Dante, that's not great. I'm glad it's fixed now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder clearly eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Are we gonna get saved by Craig? Or our own daughter? I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Whoa!
I caught the ball! You saved me.
Hmm.
I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. Experience to try and change the light bulb. Took the whole fixture off the wall to remove the broken light. Hoovered the glass up, cleaned all the spider and wasp's nest residue out of it. Oh gosh. Rather you than me, Dando. That sounds horrific, to be honest. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man! Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Oh, these must be his twins. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thanks. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think I did. If I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff. When people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Kyle, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up. Then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast! We have to celebrate our win! I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense! The girls won! What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him Google eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. Ah, yeah, Thirsty's Pizza. Oh, it's like one of those little arcade in it. I love it. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan, because minivans are basically like, you know, Mary Poppins' bag, or a clown car, either way. Into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trailed behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Friggin' Janet. I know, right, Coding? Getting in our way. Time to do a work and lurk. No worries, Eddie. Thank you for dropping in. Don't work too hard, my friend. Remember how we used to fold just whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a piece of that. Ha!
Whoa!
No! Absolutely not! Just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! Here's your puns! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Well, this is Martha. Thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely it helps I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. It's another look. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Yes! Yes, Holly! Disney Plus! Do it, watch all the things.
I don't know.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Ooh, okay. We can create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, or smokescreen Martha. Oh, I think we should... Oh, did we get the smokescreen up? I feel like Amanda could be good here. She's pretty good at distracting people. Let's get the daughter involved. Currently half watching Frozen 2. I still haven't seen that yet, to be fair. I've been watching on Disney Plus. I've kind of swapped from Disney Plus to Netflix because I've only got Netflix till the end of the month. So I'm binging stuff on Netflix at the moment, but then I'll go back to Disney Plus and continue my binge of Castle, and then I might start. I need to finish watching Firefly. I will probably finish Once Upon a Time because I still haven't finished watching that yet. A few other. Oh yeah, Holly, go watch all of Once Upon a Time. Anyway, we're gonna tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha! You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and I'm feeling pretty acidic. Oh yeah, I was watching The Simpsons because I never watched the old stuff, so I've been watching original Simpsons. I think I got to season 9, maybe? Martha is totally into it. Martha's kind of terrifying, to be honest. 911. Oh, I don't know what that one is. Oh, wait, I've seen the pictures for it. It's another. I think that's on my list. I think I've put that on my list. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. Should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover.
Oh.
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady's really going for gold.
Bro.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany! Not another arcade machine, I swear, if we have to buy it! Oh dear. Oh dear. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice! Yeah, the team is one big, weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! But the tokens might be made of chocolate.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Oh, I think I finally have time to talk to Craig. I know, right? Think of the arcade machines. Who's gonna protect these? This way. No. No, I don't know. I can't even figure out directions right now. Who's gonna think of those poor arcade machines in the back there? Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? Yes! We told Ariana's dad that you can destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Oh my god, I think I love Craig now.
Oh, man.
You know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dudes. Judy calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. I want to go on a dance mat. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than arcades to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. I do love an old pinball machine. They're really... I love it. It's a good pinball machine. Who's my character? Okay, so the little guy in the corner. Hang on. Yeah, whatever. Kyle. Kyle is the dad. He's us. We are Kyle. This is Amanda. She is our 18-year-old daughter. We have just moved to the other side of the neighborhood. I'm gonna sneeze. Hey! Phew! Oh, excuse me. And basically, we now live in a cul-de-sac with like 7 fit dads. Unfortunately, Amanda's mother passed away some time ago. We don't really have much of that backstory. All we know is that we are single and apparently ready to mingle. We've got to find ourselves a new dad. From what I can gather, pretty much all of them are single dads except Joseph. He's the only one whose wife we met because she hit on us in a bar on the first night, which made the first barbecue super awkward, but there we go. So yeah, this is it's a dating simulator for dads. We communicate via dad book, apparently. There you go, this is Kyle. So the dad was married, and actually... Kyle was married at one point, yes. Is currently a widower. I feel like it's been a while since the mother died. This is the thing I don't quite... It's not really explained, like, if she was the wife, or if Kyle always was gay and was just, like, good friends with the mother. Not entirely sure. Because when you're at the beginning, you can choose whether Amanda's mother or her father dies. So, yeah, there's different ways you could address the story. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so currently we're getting to know the local dads. We're very early on in the game. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score. But I feel honoured just being able to watch. Oh gosh, Janet's back! Hot dads. Oh, I forget you have the Clippy emote. I love it. Hot dads in your local area. Parents have a deal if one of them dies, the other is fine to date whenever they like. Fair enough. And to be fair, it's a good thing to talk about, because it's like I know some people would really struggle with the whole like permission from their other half, so it's something that's quite good to address. But yeah, we have Janet to deal with now. Ooh, she's back. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah? We went to college together.
Oh.
Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you gotta make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch out to his kids. Don't you think it'd be great if he... Lady! I swear to God! All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
Hey.
You stone harpy! What? I
Dad.
said I have to go over there now. I have a pizza in my mouth, so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda?
Hey.
Bro! What's going on? Oh, Craig's back. Tilting pinballs is an absolute sin. Like, you can't do that. You stay off the table. Amanda is right to be angry. I'd be angry. Someone tilted my pinball machine. Especially if I was on for a high score. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck in for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Oh.
Tilt my pinball machine sounds like a B-tier innuendo. Basically, tilting a pinball machine will ruin your game. They have pinballs, the one where you've got the two flippers at the bottom, and you've got lots of obstacles on. You fire a ball around, and you've got to keep it from falling down the hole at the bottom. But a lot of them have anti-tilt mechanisms because it's technically cheating. So, if you tilt the pinball machine, it will give you a game over. I hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Have some catch? Oh, itchy nose. This might be less catch and you more throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we can grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my kickstand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't probably hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Let's ask about coaching softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? He seemed to like that. So yeah, when we're on these little conversations with just the dads, you can tell if they like their responses because they'll put out little like emote things. I guess the heart is kind of like the good. If they really like what you say, you might get some aubergines, a few eggplant emojis in there too. There's also some like black cloud emojis if they don't like what you say. All the dads fit some kind of archetype or stereotype. What one does Kyle or your character fit? I don't know. He's kind of just generic dad, I guess. Hey Mally, welcome in. You lurk away, my friend. I don't know. I don't really know much about Kyle. He's kind of just your typical dad. He's kind of lazy. I'm fairly certain he doesn't have a job, or if he does, we've not done it yet. He does not look like a... That's because I put him in a cat shirt. I could not give him the cat shirt. But he's kind of shy. We haven't really... I guess you kind of... He's definitely not an active dad, that's for sure. Craig took us to the gym at the very beginning of the game, and we fell off a treadmill. That was fun. It seems like his main goal in life is making puns and looking after his daughter. So we don't really know much about Kyle, to be honest. But I feel like he's a good, caring dad. He managed to hold his own when he went to the bar on the first night. Turned down a one-night stand like a good dad. What else do we do? Oh, we watched the game. He does watch sports. Not super into sports, but we'll watch the game. Insert sport here. Oh, my nose is really itchy. This is really uncomfortable. Ugh. I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. Sport ball Americano. Yeah, pretty much. That's the sport that Carl likes. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I have trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Let's ask about the business. Let's find out what Craig does in his other work time. So you run a business now?
Hey.
Yeah, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly. But we're coming up with our own line of oh god, I can never say this. Athleisure. Athleisure wear. Jordan G. Welcome in. Well, thank you for the appropriate sports emotes. How is your day? Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a chill playthrough of Dream Daddy. I summoned a wild Jordan. Oh, coding knows you. Okay, cool. Welcome. I see. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. I also do this. Sounds like you'd make a killing.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we are catering to, yes. Let's ask about the kids. Can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids... When Briar and Hazel were born, it finally all made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure out things led to them. Couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. Could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I'd still be proud of the life I lived. It's nice out here. Quiet. No creepy moms! Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? See? Case in point.
I don't know.
Oh, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Downloaded this game a couple of months ago. I played it. Okay. So yeah, this is the first time I've played it. I needed something super chill to play last week because I was suffering a bit post COVID jab, and I've been meaning to play this for ages. And I thought this is a really good opportunity to start. So here we are. We're playing Dream Daddy. Just getting started in the game. I don't know. We haven't seen the dads in any different outfits so far. Just like a real dad. Yikes. Some of these softball moms seemingly get really into Craig. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That hot silence.
Bro.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping on a Saturday.
Hmm?
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Hey, Tesla! Welcome in. There's just no time.
Oh.
I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So, the moms can tell me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Aw, he's such a sweetheart. Hit softballs, don't get held by moms. It's like, you're doing a great job, buddy. Those kids love you, and to add that to the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right. Yay, we're making Craig happy. This is good.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
Hmm.
That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and... This kind of sums Kyle up quite well. We just got hit in the head with the softball. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me.
Hmm.
Are you okay? Shelly, wait, and Eddie. Great job, buddy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. Balls to the head already. I know, it's terrible. You'd be so lucky. That was planned. I mean, kissing is for the weak. That was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it. Maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? Aww.
Hmm?
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things were so... You get older and... life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Bro.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence is a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. Oh, Craig. Why would you do that?
Dude.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Kyle's smile creeps me out. Honestly, you should see some of the character creation options for this. I was very tempted to go full Goku. I thought it'd be funny. There are a lot of mouth options which had better lips than like half my Sims, my female Sims. This was kind of, we kind of went with the weird sales part. You create your own dad at the beginning. Like the whole point, the whole start of the game. Yeah, you create your dad. So we created Kyle. And by we I mean me get really excited about it. But yeah, you can have Goku hair, and I think there's like pretend Dragon Ball eyes. It's great. Man, college.
Hmm?
Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. The cat shirt was a conscious decision. It's a great shirt, isn't it?
Nice.
Never enough time, huh? I saw it and I was like, I can't not have the cat shirt now. It's there. And it kind of matches his eyes, sort of. Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spying Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episode of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync?
Huh.
Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. Just about done. Like before, still a lot of dogs. In one corner, the giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me?
Hmm?
Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically Just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Time to get the kids from school. Have fun, daddy-os! Have fun getting your kids, Danto! Hope the rest of the day goes well for you. Thanks for dropping by, and don't go and explode any more light bulbs or anything. That would be dangerous. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this. With your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wiped a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Crying with that smile even winked. Yeah, it kind of is. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world. Pops, I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow? We hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Dad tip number 70. Make sure to sweep under your tent so you don't sleep on rocks. Oh, yay! That's a weird noise. Oh man, look at that score!
Great day.
That's a heckin' big score! Yeah! I got an A rank for that date. Get in. Whoop whoop. Thirsty. Well, I did my afternoon word jump as I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I wish I could date rate cards in real life. I'm gonna make you one, Holly, and you can fill it in. Or you could, oh, we should get do like an online thing. We're like, fill out your date rate card. Don't say that too quickly because you will get it wrong. My afternoon word jumbles. It's a very I assume it's the kind of puzzles. That doesn't surprise me, Palm. The Ypres is not far away now. Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Ah, I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? First thing for you. Kinda busy right now, can you come by later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately Amanda pushes the door open. Horrid Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. Can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay. I got in! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this was really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad! Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Oh no. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I wouldn't mind him going for a burrito with a view right now. That'd be pretty good. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yeah.
The dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down! You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? We get all the professional photo editing software for free! It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I taught her how to chew with her mouth closed. Wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Regan and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story. Excuse me. About a new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
Huh.
Carl ruled.
Yeah.
Oh, the other you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I'm gonna get a rabbit. Maybe a snake? Maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega.
Huh?
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No.
Mm.
I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. Promise I'll try harder. Pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up, such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, it's happening. I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. Nobody wants a sad burrito. Pull Amanda in for a hug, kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, pups. Ah.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You got dads. Oh, we have a message. What's our message? Is this from like Damazon? Dadmazon, I was close. This is Stephen from Damazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Ooh. Yay! Wait, sorry, I need to put on pants. No one ever talks to the delivery drivers this much. I can't find my pants when I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, I'll be right down. I've had some sensible capris. Let's put on some pants. Oh, I love it. Ooh, I got a package. I wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I love some socks. Open up the box, start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's... butterflies? Oh boy. I don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Ah, yes. The proximity to the router always helps with internet. As does turning it off and turning it on again. At least you got your fan boost in, Pom. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them?
Yeah.
What? You ordered butterflies?
Alright.
You can order dead butterflies online? Wait. So these aren't yours?
Yeah.
No. But I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay. Love you. I take a look at the Who's sending us dead butterflies? Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. Let's bring the box to Damien. I should take it over to him. I jog over to Damien. Oh wow, this is a house. Jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Squidge, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa! How did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyway, I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Oh my, that's a lot of emotes. Damien is very happy with us. I handed the box and his face lights up. Oh, what a wonderful surprise! I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. How many dads? That was the date with Craig was the first one we've done. We've only done one date. Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bells ringing in my head. This is how you die, Kyle Squidge. Sure! Damien leads me into his study, where he's set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh, wow. That's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself?
Oh.
Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you...
Oh.
It's simple. Here, let me show you.
Ah.
These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hold behind him. Picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. Gently he opens up the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous iridescent green colour. Oh, the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. Carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit here for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what?
Oh.
I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. Take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes. That's a blue morpho. One of my favourites, too. He hands the small frame to me.
Oh.
Here. I think this would look lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you. You ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Hey, baby, you want to pin my thorax? Oh, dear. Are you a one-dad or a many-dad? Can you just date all the dads? I assume we could date all the dads. I don't know. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You'd make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Is that a compliment? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Kyle. Thank you for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Aww.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Can you imagine going to someone's house and just seeing a dead butterfly on the wall? Yeah, it's not... It's really interesting going and seeing them in, like, museums, but I can't imagine them having them in my house. Maybe paper butterflies, yeah. Okay, who shall we message? I think we should message... We could go for coffee with... So I assume... Is Damien a vampire? I don't think he's a full-blown vampire, but he's very into the goth life. So, yeah, I don't think he's quite... I think he... Well, to be fair, apparently when he wanted to grow up, when he was... Yeah, when he wants to take a coffin to a desert island and he wanted to be a bat when he grew up, so maybe he fancies himself as a vampire. His name is also Blood March. Maybe. We could go on a date with him and find out. Should we go on a date with Damien? Should we go... We can message Damien on Dadbook. So yeah, basically I think the way this works is we... Oh, we now have one heart with Craig! Okay, so yeah, once you've been on a date, I guess you get a heart with them. It's basically Alucard, yes. So yeah, once you've been on a date, I think you can, you get the little heart next to their name. So we can pick who we message. Hey, VG Burnsy, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious. I think we should do it. Why is Damien thinking about pronouncing bosom correctly? I don't know. I'm too intrigued now. Let's go on a date with Damien. This is gonna be fun. Let's message Damien. Dad tip number 80. Please don't pirate games. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. Navigate to Damien's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Oh man. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer and make some coffee. And he's still typing. That is a very, very dad joke that would be classically in this game. Although saying that it is like 28 degrees, I am very warm. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Kyle. Oh my goodness! Oh gosh, Damien. He's secretly Bram Stoker. Quite possibly. I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. I would be— oh gosh. Oh! I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, Damien Bloodmarch. Oh my life. Oh wow, he's very proper, I like it. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey Amanda! Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying lol and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed was to bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regard to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Oh.
Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gonna be, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien?
Yeah.
I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Kyle. I like it. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I would like my nose to stop itching now. This would be really good. The Gothic architecture looms above the other houses in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles standing at the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. Pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. We're gonna die in here, guys. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer. Noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Kyle, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlour, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlour again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We both walked past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a Black Parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. This is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Let's look at the butterflies. Let's see, it's a weird date tour thing. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. We literally just did this, but okay. I'm concerned I'd stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. I'm not seeing any mustaches. I doubt their dadness. Not all dads have mustaches, although Brian did have an excellent beard. Oh, my life. Ugh. Is that a thing? No. Look out the window. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his doors on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn!
Oh.
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. You know, Kyle, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought that more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Amazing. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my.
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? Oh, Damien's got a sneaky side. I like it. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set up on a beautiful tiered silver tray. Take a seat on one of the high-back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I'm scared of this one. I am slightly, but he's kind of fun. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea, or the height on the tables on which they're served. My new cat. I don't have a cat. Car, if that's what you mean. Given that R is next to T on the keyboard. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. I like your cape. Your home is really impressive. Oh, he likes it. Oh, God, this is getting really irritating. It's almost like I have... If this is my hay fever, I can deal with it, but the itching is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm assuming you meant new car, VG Banzi, and my new car is amazing. I'm very happy with it. The giant green puma. Yeah, I suppose technically Puma is a cat, so yeah. If that was a joke, I apologise. I ruined it. But it is great. I'm really enjoying it. Seems you put a lot of work in this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. Kinda jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song, Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Oh, Damien. Sweet, innocent Damien.
Oh,
Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Fair. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I tried to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Kyle, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick! Sound sophisticated! Yeah, the music of this is really nice. It's kind of enough to fill the background and not be really offensive, but it's still really fun to listen to. Ugh. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. I love me some word jumbles. Or I learned how to juggle once. I mean, to be fair, soap making is quite satisfying to watch. But we do love word jumbles. Oh, I don't know. Let's go with soap making videos. Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say the people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honour. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes, which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of our different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plant it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze! Thou art the tightest, or 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Lol. I love this guy. I had a feeling you might like this guy, Holly. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna like rip my nose off at this point. It's not great. Okay, so I feel like we should go. I go with my loins are ablaze because it's funny. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is another song. We will stop with the song jokes. I think poor Damien will be a bit overwhelmed. My loins are ablaze! The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favourite type of flower? None of these, but okay. Snapdragons. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. Oh, what a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Kyle, will you excuse me? I must take this. Pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start that one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. I have such mixed feelings. Right? Oh my goodness! It's Clovelia! Hey Clove, how you doing? Welcome in. What were you playing? Did you have a good stream? I'm sorry, you've come in and I've like spent most of this stream just scouring up my nose because it's decided today is going to be the day it's really itchy, which is super fun. But yeah, we're playing Dream Daddy on our second dad date. We are in the back garden of a wonderful goth man who is super into flowers. We thought we'd die in his mansion because it was super creepy, but he's not awful. He's not awful. But yeah, if we could get a little, I don't know if any of my mods are in, if we could get a little shout out for Clovelia, that would be lovely. But yeah, tell us what you were playing. I'm intrigued. Whilst we enjoy the flowers. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle. Uh-oh.
Fix that guard.
And now we have to fix a gargoyle, apparently. Thank you, Eddie. A little bit of Nino Cooney. Oh, I really need to play that. Oh, wow, this is confusing. Is that the bit? Oh, it's just timed! Ah! This one, maybe? Oh, yes. What? What? Oh, what? I'm so confused. Oh! Oh, you can flip it. Okay, there. Yes! Yes, and then the head.
Goal.
I did it! Yes! He'll never know. He'll never know. Boom. I fixed the gargoyle. Whew, that was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Oh, that was loud. In my ears. Kyle, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, and I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Ah, the itching. Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. Lucian is Damien's son. He's a right little ass. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Because, thank you for the quote. It sounds like me playing Kingdom Hearts Clovelia. I spent 3 streams in the I'm gonna finish this game today mode, and every time the game was like, nope, more stuff. Thank you for the follow, Ian. That is super appreciated. I really need to play some Ni no Kuni, because the art is gorgeous in it, and I really enjoyed watching Holly play. I don't want too many spoilers, but I like the idea of going around and finding all the familiars, and it appeals to the Pokemon nerd in me. So let's go find out what crap Damien's kid's been up to. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Oh, this is another one of the dads, by the way. He is a teacher at the school. He's also our daughter's teacher, which is slightly off-putting when you think about dating the guy. Oh, hey Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. She started a movement! She does that, Holly's good at that. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Oh dear. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session. I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I can recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy basements. They don't call me the trendsetter Holes for nothing. Nobody calls me that. find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. Oh dear. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Huh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to... Cask of Amontillado, Ernest? Oh, try saying that 5 times fast. Ernest. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's Cask of Amontillado?
Huh.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with a promise of wine of a fine vintage, and then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. So, wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it turned out. Wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I'd lied about the wine. You were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. 20 minutes? Dad.
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado. And it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Huh, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. Don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high-five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Eek! Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and I begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his head up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard.
Oh.
I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. Troubled teenager, I see. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out the car, slams the door, and runs inside. Ugh. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have got a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. Huh, there is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that. I do, it was very impressive. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. Rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, Damien likes it. Woo! See you around soon? It would be my honour and a pleasure. Damien bowed with a flourish. Classy. Came home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plopped down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not all that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg! Yeah, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian livestreamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. Livestreaming your antics is the new thing while you're in school. Otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's a really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Yeah! Is that a date? We complete the date! What is our ranking? Still a pretty good score.
That was the jammiest bits of jam. I'm not quite sure what that one means. I read it in an article once about the Victorian era.
Oh, bless! That was the jammiest bit of jam. Jam, you'll jam in a minute. Woo! Rank A! Yeah, I'm good at dad dates. we did have some nice fang action, apparently. Ugh. Fab.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Have any messages? Oh! Kyle, listen. This is you from the past. What? Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future's amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eyelid for you going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream! Yeah! We gonna buy some ice cream. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat direct from the tub. Yes, Kyle! I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just what type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Aw, Amanda's probably gonna want that some too. Maybe I'll get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister! I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? Not really. I'm not cool at all, no. I'm about to go sprawl out on the couch between a liter of ice cream and a basic cable package, and I have every intention of waking up in that position tomorrow morning. What do you think? Kyle is keeping it real. Man, talking to you sucks. Could you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20 bucks, will you buy me e-liquid? Oh, this kid vapes. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. Classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Oh, Kyle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran razapple vortex. He'll know what it is. Pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue crazen void starer, but can't seem to find any. Turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. So kind! Wait a minute. You're just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream, because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double, wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I'd better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. So I'm walking back inside. Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I'd quite like being complimented by, you know, people in the shop randomly. Your hair looks nice today, thank you. Your hair looks under 21. Thanks. I glance out the window. Well, to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. Grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and... I'm this boy's father. Oh! Oh! Robert, what are you doing here? Turn around and see Robert walking up the street and towards the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember, you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Oh.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this. Ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye.
Oh.
Robert can spin a yarn. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life, just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Kyle. Will you walk Ernest home with me? Yeah, why not?
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he didn't. I pat my back pocket. Pat the rest of my pockets. Ernest Hemingway, historical alcoholic. Yes, his book-loving father named him Ernest Hemingway. His first name is Ernest, middle name Hemingway. For reasons. I'm assuming the kid got bullied as heck. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Kyle. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? Where's this coming from, Robert? But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it. Dang! Robert knows about ice cream. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around, Kyle. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your Scar days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Scar. Oh yes, Kyle used to be in a Scar band. Way back in the day. Okay. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to message Robert now. He's kind of like out there, but I feel like he knows how to treat a dad. I love Kyle now. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, back in the, I can't remember what it was called, but he used to be in a ska band. I feel like I want to message Robert. It's gonna be so bad, but I kind of want to. Like, his whole about me thing is super weird. But, like, that ice cream chat was real, guys. Oh, this is gonna end badly, but I used to be in a ska band called Emergency Entrance. Oh, that's cool. So fancy. Sometimes a bit of ska is just what you need. Oh, screw it. We're gonna message Robert. Let's do it. Dad tip number 88: pay your bills early. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. Maybe you're the best. True. Maybe Kyle is the dream daddy. That's a good point, Jordan. Hard on the outside, ice cream on the inside. Oh yeah. Also, we have not met a child of Robert's, which, considering this is a dad dating game, is quite surprising. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, says he read my message. Oh no, Robert's gonna be one of those left you on red guys. Ugh. I actually wait for a response. Let's watch some cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realise how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. Typing AFSMR. Yeah. I'm not massively keen on some of the sound effects. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. Somehow. I get up, walk to the living room, and sit down and turn on the TV. Food channel. Ooh, meat hell's on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Sounds legit. Oh my god. Not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Squish to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich! Make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The Standwich. Lost art. Also, who keeps their bread in the fridge? I don't, so I couldn't do a sandwich directly from the fridge. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. Ew, pickles. Wait, I'm a wreck. Finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home?
Tonrain just subscribed. They've subbed for 6 months. WHO keeps bread in the fridge.
WHO? Come on, Brian. Do better than that. Hey, Tonrain. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, apparently, Kyle the dad, keeps bread in the fridge. What is this? Who keeps bread in the fridge? That's what bread bin's for. Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping it in the freezer. Make it last longer. Or, you know, my spare bread. But Kyle loves a mouldy loaf. Spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam! I love it. Take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to... He's making Space Jam references! I love it. Oh, this is now officially my favourite game in the world. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back hug shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam! Alright. Yes. Best game ever. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home, and we cooked dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace of creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check that book. Ah, that's a message from Robert. Yup, what you doing? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I type back just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and just hits send. It'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up. Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out! I fully expected the response to be K. I know, right? Robert seems like a K kind of guy. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living, with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You're trying to get to know the neighbours better, aren't you? Ugh, fine. Type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. Throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Oh gosh, it's Mary again. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Come on.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer. While Admiral, I disagree. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Hey.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy heck, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh. Alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed? I wish I were drinking. That is awful. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Oh no.
Come on.
Puns are the lowest form of humor, Kyle. Try harder. Ouch. Am I going to be about the joke all night? Jeez, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into I wish I were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what you having? Beer might be nice. Alright, give me a whiskey. Oh, there we go. That set Robert off. Let's do it! Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs our shot in one gulp and burps loudly. Oh, that'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Kyle, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen a guy smile, let alone laugh. Take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
Hey.
So Edith's kids snuck some pop brownies under the table at the last bake sale, right? They spot their little hem sweatshirt trembling in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie and I want to tell her, when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. Oh, wow. So, Mary had a fight with another parent. and encourage them to eat pot brownies, because it'll be fine. That's quite funny. She ate 3. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them the time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce. What's this couple? Swinger 2-6. So this lady here is Mary. She's married to one of the other dads, Joseph. Go figure. And this is Robert. This is Robert, the guy who tried to seduce us on the first night we were here. Granted, so did she, but you know, it was fun. Robert just we ran into Robert in the local shop after one of the other dad's kids tried to get us to buy him vape juice, and now we're out drinking in a pub called I Wish I Were Drinking. So there you go. And we're now discussing weed and pot brownies. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse. One ablaze. Are you with the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2 big corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it run. What? Remember? You come at the king, you best not miss. Jeez, kid, dial it back. Yes! Robert likes our cop movie attempts. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor.
Hey.
Fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I get to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. What if I can get her to leave somehow? Ooh. I feel like going after the straight for the husband is a bit mean. We could send her off hitting on blokes. Or I think she might respond more to getting more drinks in. You trying to ditch me, pal? Oh, damn it. No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. I just... No, it's fine. Kyle wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey.
Hey.
Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage.
Hey.
I have to try this. Yeah, the pigeon dating sim looks really good. Hato Full Boyfriend. And there's also Perfect Date is another one. Arcade Spirits looks good, but I think a little less silly. If you're used to things like Hato Full Boyfriend. That's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? I have a child I need to care for! I kind of want to see Kyle off getting drunk. This would be funny. There's so much wild in me. I get so wild I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild. All the time. Aw, no! Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? They can go shot for shot. Oh no. There's only one way to cook cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool and probably hates small talk. How are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people. And this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person's gonna think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, learn to be comfortable with the silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. So I guess we're sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Taking the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh, maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? But, well, excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they ever had. Gone. Robert, are you okay? Great, me neither. I'm confused. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. It took a turn. Oh yeah, the KFC dating sim. Pip did that the other day. I laugh nervously. Or am I? We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawl out the window. Man, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket.
Oh.
Let's roll! Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary is gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists it's not his birthday. Make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, the sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Yay, we got Kyle drunk! Where to? You'll see. Follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally a liquor store.
Oh.
Have you killed a man? Would be the point of the night where the only correct response is bye as you run out the door. Yes, yes, that is the case. Wait here, I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. Oh, really? We're gonna do the curbside drinking? Okay. He motions me to do the same. This is really not where I expected my night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. Just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. Ha! He's a secret wino! I start to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and I stop. Sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. Where? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes through the empty parking lot. That felt good. Presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I know. Good feeling. Look at the rock in my hand and I look at the stop sign. Back of the rock, back of the stop sign. I know what has to be done. This one's for you, Pappy! I have unresolved resentment towards my father and I'm going to express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack.
Really?
Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley. Wine in hand, I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Yeah, cue door picking her up from the police station. You can kind of see this happening. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. Can't argue with that. What's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Well. I know just the place. Follow up through a maze of alleys and side streets. Till eventually we end up in the front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pizza Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter, tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach grumbles again. I want pizza too. We got to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Kyle, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? He's a pineapple guy. Oh my god! I mean, to be honest, I don't really care. I'm okay with pineapple on a pizza. It's not my first choice of pizza flavour, but it doesn't offend me either. I'm fairly nonplussed by it. Wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it'll fall apart. Take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. Ah, pizza on the pier sounds really nice. Tonrain is fully against pineapple on pizza. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? I'm so tired, but... my dad's stamina is waning, but I'm game for more. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. We're in a cinema! Don't just be too loud. Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and surprised to find it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers at the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theatre and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realised he's in love with. Fully against pineapple in every aspect of life. Really? I quite like pineapple as a fruit. Kiss already! There's nobody kissed yet. You wanted to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh, it's Ernest. That's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest. Hey Ernest, I know you. It's me, your neighbour. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said they had, but I think there was some subtext I was missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful! Now you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. It's like pear-flavoured cider. Oh, Perry's nice! Tonrain, we have serious differences in our opinions. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that! Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanked every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theatre. All ciders deserve love. Cold, I'm with you. We stumble into the theatre parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what did you guys want? Why'd you guys throw a rock at my knee? It's my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You've ruined my theatre-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch for physical activity, and I'm gonna feel super sore in the morning.
Oh.
We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you think... Okay, so it turns out that Ernest is actually super into rom-coms, apparently. You take that back. It was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What class is this mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? They got wine, so where's the Gregs? Yeah, there's no Gregs and wines here. Sad times. I'm hoping this date will wrap up soon, because I really did end my stream.
Whoa,
What?
Whoa.
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man.
Excuse me?
No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh no, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! This kid hates his name. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. My knee!
What?
Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. My knee hurts! Good murderer, Greg's.
Hurts my friend.
Get yourself to Greg's, Steve. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Of course he's a boxer. Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1-minute rests in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. Hi. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fill your role as main duelist. If one of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Yeah, so you should, Ernest. Get out of here. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That'd be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
How dare you?
Is Greg's on Deliveroo? I guess that depends entirely on where you are. I don't get Deliveroo where I am because I'm too rural. It's sad times. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighbourhood. Oh, I'm sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't.
Yeah.
Fuller is cash. Thank you for defending my honor. Thanks for the adventure. Adventure's all I got, buddy. Yay! Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. Finally get to his doorstep.
Yeah.
This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks. A rare sight.
Yeah.
Greg's is not on your Deliveroo in Cardiff City. Sad times, Tonrain. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumbled my way back home. Didn't invite us in this time. Oh, have we gone up in the world? Yeah, that noise I don't like.
That was really special.
Ah, that was really special. So, still got a rank A. It's not as good as our dates with Damien and Craig, though.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You got dads. Oh, we've got a group chat. Anyway, let's save. This is a good point to save the game. Do it, Steve. Do the Deliveroo. Do it. Okay. Let's go back to the title, because we're done now. I did just save that, didn't I? Yes, just in case. Title, let's go! Get your Greg's delivered, Tonrain. Do it. Do it. Such a tune. Anyway. Let's quit the game. Lovely. Good times. Cold also has Greg's on Just Eat. Oh, look at you guys, all your fancy takeouts that I don't get. It's depressing. Oh, well. Oh, I have trading cards! I have... Oh, I've now got a trading card for Brian and for Damien. Ooh, thank you, Steam. Well, this has been fun. That date with Robert took way longer than I thought it was going to, so we have definitely run over time.